meeting of October 16th to order, please. Roll call.
Alderman Catalano.
Here.
Alderman Jacob.
Here.
Alderman Lazara. Here. Alderman Zmarsky. Alderman E. Wesley. Alderman R. Wesley.
Here.
Alderman Winger.
Here.
Alderman Woods.
Here.
Mayor Police.
Here, I declare a quorum present. Please stand and join the Pledge of Allegiance. And Joe, if you could please honor us and lead the pledge.
And salute. I pledge allegiance to
Do any citizens wish to be heard on matters not listed on the agenda? I have no written communiques. Under Mayor's report, the Eagle Scout proclamation for Richard Oliver Franzen has been postponed until December. He's away at college. Next, item number B. Joe, if you could please come to the podium. I'd like to read a proclamation on behalf of Joe Gutierrez. Whereas the city of Wooddale seeks to honor and thank Joe Gutierrez for his 20 years of organizing and planning the Memorial Day Parade for the communities of Bensonville and Wooddale, and whereas Joe has volunteered hundreds of hours to produce the annual Memorial Day Parade so the community could honor the servicemen and women and celebrate the freedom earned by their sacrifices. And whereas Joe also plans a formal service which takes place after each Memorial Day Parade at the Veterans Park in Wooddale that is directly involved in the planning of it. Whereas Joe and the Tioga VFW Post 2149 feed hundreds of patrons after both the parade and the memorial service, and whereas Joe is a highly decorated veteran who has given a great sacrifice to the nation to protect our freedom. Is that it? It's on. Whereas Joe entered the service in 1943 and had frequently encountered life-threatening situations during World War II in the course of performing his assignments in the Asiatic Pacific Theater, and whereas Joe was honored the Grand Marshal for the 2014 Wooddale Memorial Parade, now therefore be it resolved by the City Council of the City of Wooddale, DuPage County, Illinois, as follows. And again, I just want to say, Joe, you're an incredible inspiration to the community, and you've done a lot of great work for us, and we really appreciate it.
Thank you.
I don't know what to say, but that's what they all say. This is quite an honor. And Wooddale has always been my real home, my first home. And when we got started, I'm leaving a legacy, and that is the memorial. That's my legacy to the village. Because we had a few people here that worked on it, 2 gentlemen from our club, 2 from the American Legion, from the city, and some also volunteers from the housing authority out there in Wooddale. But it's been a long struggle, but we have a beautiful, beautiful memorial. And it's an honor when I get over there and say either a prayer or talk to people and run the memorial at the service over there, because that's where we honor our deceased veterans, not the parade. The parade is it's a happy parade for the living veterans. I saw in the paper one time there were 4 guys with their flag and with their rifles. On the bottom it says, "This is a solemn parade." You can't make a solemn parade when you have clowns and you have bands and everything else. A solemn parade is for a funeral. But the memorial, to me, that's my legacy to Wooddale. And it's been an honor working with that group of people that we had. I think we have a beautiful memorial. The parade has always been a challenge because you always get a last minute, yes, I'm in, and no, I'm out, or whatever. That always happens. So you have to start moving people around different areas, because when you do this, you have to lay out the parade with little pieces of paper, so you separate the music and separate everything else so they don't interfere with each other. But it's a challenge I started a long, long time ago. From where we started in Bensonville, we only had about 32 units in the unit for the parade, but it went out successful. But now we gradually got better and better. I think last year, was a crown so far, because we had, 7 or 8 bands. The Navy, we had 90. I didn't expect that many. I told them, if you have a unit that's not going anywhere, bring them there. I will take them, because we like to have them there. So they did. They sent me 90. The band, the rifle team, and the choir. But we took care of them. We fed them. That's the most important thing you have to do when you work with the Navy. You got to make sure that they got what they want. They can call, they can eat, and then they go home. But this, to me, today it's an honor, and it's a privilege to work with the people from Wooddale, the police departments, village, fire department, all of the gentlemen that work with the city workers. When we come to the parade, they're outstanding. They're outstanding in their own units regardless of the parade, because we have the finest police department, I think, and the finest fire department and city council. And I want to say thanks. Yes. Thank you very, very much. I'll continue with the parade, but I got people going to help me. As long as they help me, I'll teach them. And that's how we're going to continue with the parade for Wooddale. Thank you. Thank you very much for this high honor. And I really, really appreciate what you did for me as far as this goes. That's it.
So, I want to come back here and take a picture with the council. We're going to take a quick picture with the council.
Okay, that'll work.
Everybody in the positions they want to be in there? Ready? Tony? 1.
Thank you.
We'll be having some cake and coffee right after the meeting, so. Next, we have one other item. Saturday, November 8th at 8:30 at Salt Creek. We have the Veterans Breakfast ceremony to follow at the memorial. And that concludes my report. Mr. Manager, Mr. Murmas?
I like cake and coffee, so I conclude my report.
Excellent. Consent agenda. I entertain a motion to approve the 8 items on the consent agenda.
I make that motion.
Second.
Any changes? Alderman Woods?
Yeah, if, to item 1, if we could just add as
we do that
approved and amended by city attorney.
Okay. Peter, you were the, okay.
Yes.
Seconder was Alderman Lazar? Yes? Okay. You got that, Shirley?
Yep.
Roll call, please.
Alderman Catalano?
Yes.
Alderman Jacob?
Yes.
Alderman Lazaro?
Yes.
Alderman Roy Wesley?
Yes.
Alderman Winger?
Yes.
Alderman Woods?
Yes.
That passes. Next, I entertain a motion to approve the items on the agenda. Item number 1, an ordinance amending the City of Wooddale raffle ordinance, Chapter 4, Article 39 of the City Code to amend the application process and threshold for a fidelity bond requirement with the,
As amended.
as
by-
amended by the city attorney. Item number 2, approval of partial payment number 10, Williams Brother Construction North Wastewater Treatment Plant Upgrades Phase 1B, project not to exceed amount of $2,744,714.68. Item number 3, approval of final payment to CSR Roofing Contractors Incorporated for the City Hall roof repair project not to exceed amount of $104,014. Item number 4, approval of change order number 3, North Wastewater Treatment Plant and not to exceed amount of $43,795. Item number 5, approval of tree purchasing and planting of parkway trees by St. Aubin Nursery in a not to exceed amount of $50,000. Item number 6, an ordinance providing for the issuance of not to exceed $1,700,000 special service area number 14 unlimited ad valorem special tax refunding bond series 214C for the purpose of refunding certain outstanding special service area bonds and providing for the levy of a direct annual tax on taxable property in such special service area for the payment of principal and interest on such bonds. Item number 7, an ordinance providing for the issuance of a not to exceed $2,600,000 special service area number 13 unlimited ad valorem special tax refunding bonds series 2014B for the purpose of refunding certain outstanding special service area bonds and providing for the levy of a direct annual tax on taxable property in such special service area for the payment of principal of and interest on such bonds. Item number 8, an ordinance providing for the issuance of not to exceed $1,800,000 special service area number 12 unlimited ad valorem special tax refunding bond series 2014A for the purpose of refunding certain outstanding special service area bonds and providing for the levy of a direct annual tax on taxable property in such special service area for the payment of principal of and interest on such bonds. Do I have a motion?
I'll make the motion.
Second.
Roll call, please.
Alderman Catalano?
Yes.
Alderman Jacob?
Yes.
Alderman Lazara?
Yes.
Alderman Roy Wesley?
Yes.
Alderman Winger?
Yes.
Alderman Woods?
Yes.
That passes. Next, committee chairman reports, Alderman Woods, Planning and Zoning.
No
Sorry.
report, Mayor.
Thank you. Public Health and Safety, Alderman Roy Wesley.
No report.
Thank you. Public Works, Alderman Lazara.
I have no report, Mayor.
Thank you. Finance and Administration, there is no report. No other business. Approval list of bills, October 16, 2014. I need a motion to approve the bills, $3,368,665.77. Do I have a motion?
Make that motion.
Second.
Any questions? Roll call, please.
Alderman Catalano?
Yes.
Alderman Jacob?
Yes.
Alderman Lazara? Alderman R. Wesley?
Yes.
Alderman Winger?
Yes.
Alderman Woods?
Yes.
That passes. We have no executive session, no items to be referred. I need a motion to adjourn.
I'll make the motion.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Meeting adjourned.